objective today, colleagues, fellow industrialists, is to engage. On one hand, we see the efforts that are being driven to steer us on to paths of resourcefulness. And on the other hand, we experience our truth of the dire reality of austerity as a result of multiple factors that we are experiencing and we all know about. It tells you that times are not normal. However, we have enough hope and belief in our minister and his team, the minister representing the government, representing the president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Trade vulnerabilities, capital flight, productivity concerns in the space of our industrial agenda has become a bane of concern, depriving government of relevant revenue to balance its books and to create the needed jobs and structural and infrastructural activities for our common good. We are determined as an industrial association to contribute our quota to the cause of creating significant resourcefulness to transform our country in this land. We are not in normal times, and I guarantee you that all the stakeholders gathered here today have been keenly looking forward to this day. As the beginning of the restoration and redirection onto better days, it is my prayer that the concerns and proposals that will be shared here today will complement government efforts in that regard of transforming the economy and stabilizing the macro indicators that are ravaging
an industry which can generate a global presence of cocoa for 130 years will be the dominant force in cocoa using small-scale agriculture. You cannot say that you cannot rubbish it. We believe that with a small-scale agriculture, we can increase production and transform Ghana's agriculture by improving the productivity, the yields. Because most of this backwardness is because they are using old methods. Traditional varieties of maize, soya, and others have been recycled over centuries. In the meantime, our scientists in our universities and research institutions are busily developing new varieties, high-yielding, disease-resistant, drought-resistant, but nobody is taking care of that. They sit in the laboratories in the cupboards, while the farmers go on recycling the old, they harvest it this year, they take part of it, put it away. The following year, they prepare their land, bring it back, put it down, and it's been going on. And that has produced very low yield performance. Even by West African standards, Ghanaian small-scale agriculture is very, very unproductive. So our strategy was to change that attitude by bringing in seed, improved seed and fertilizer, encourage the farmers to use that. But as you and I know, small-scale agriculture farmers are some of the poorest group of workers in this country. Debt poor. So if you ask him to buy fertilizer at the market rate, we don't produce fertilizers in Ghana. I'm talking about inorganic. So CIF landed at the port of Tema or Takoradi, and you tell the farmer somebody should go and distribute and sell. Nobody will buy it because we don't have the money. So our strategy was to take money away from you and I, the taxpayer, and share the cost with the farmer. In the case of fertilizer, we say, okay, you pay half, we will pay half. So 50% subsidy. As far as the seeds are concerned, it was even, I would say foolishness, because farmers, in some cases, were giving to them a 90% subsidy. If it was 1 cedi, you tell them, pay 10 cedis. Yes. If it was 1 cedi, you say, pay 10 pesos. And the government will pay 90 pesos. And I'm telling you, this has worked like nobody's business. We started a program in 2017. We had 200,000 target farmers. At the end of 2017, we had 200,000 farmers. We got about 210 farmers in the program. It escalated until 2021, 2020, when it went to 1.7 million farmers benefiting from the program. And 1.7 million farmers is about half the total number of farmers in this country. I did an agricultural census for the first time in 38 years in Ghana and came up with a figure of 3.1 million farmers. So it means that as far as the food component of the module, we've done only half the farmers in the it's reached half of the farmers in this country. And yet the impact has been very great. You see that 2017, as far as fertilizers were concerned, we distributed 121,000 metric tons of inorganic fertilizer with a very small component of organic fertilizer. By 2021, by 2020, it hit